Hello. Oh, hey Lumi. How are you doing today? Hope you're well. I'm just getting things started here. Nothing too crazy going on yet. Oops. I think that's right. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. All right, let's see what's going on. Oh boy, you gotta get comfortable. Just checking, everything looks good in terms of the stream. Things are going okay. There we go. All right. So I've been working on my SVG library again. I've gotten around to starting to understand spec a little bit better, and I've been cleaning up the library, adding specs and things like that. So I've got stuff like this for all the basic things. I have function defs here, and currently I'm still working all in one big namespace, but that's nice and easy. It lets me do stuff like this: exercise, function, circle, for example. It lets me run a bit of generative test cases, nice and straightforward. Ooh. I want to get rid of that as a possibility, I think. Got to change that a little bit, I guess. I was just banking on number being sufficient. I do wonder if that's not really going to be good enough, though. I don't want to worry about it too much right now. I want to get a few more specs into place at least. So I've spec'd up all of the shapes, the shape functions. I'm kind of working my way through the transforms now. And once the transforms are done, then I've got all the specs I need, at least for the time being. And then I can add a few more tests and start organizing the library, push all that to my GitHub, and maybe call it a real release. Either that or figure out, there might be here in the path elements some more work that I have to do, in particular related to things like all of these different things like arcs, Bezier curves, that's the word I was thinking of, or trying to think of. Anyway, transforms. I've got here, if I look at the centroid interface, I can use that as a good basis for a lot of this. I already have specs that define what an SVG element is, so I can just make sure that elements is a sequence of SVG elements coming into the bounds function. And then I can make the output pretty simple as well. Bounds in this case does not output a single 2D point. It actually returns a tuple or tuple, I never know how to pronounce it, like this. Which, didn't I feel as if I put this in somewhere already. Bear with me 1 second here. Here. Oh, right. Yeah. So this see, that's behavior that I don't really want. So let's change something up a little bit here. Okay. Let's try to make safe number. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. Let's explore this a little bit. Let's try and number. Do I have to put it inside a... Oh, no, I could do this differently. I can actually just do a normal and like this, right? Let's see if that's actually true. Wait. Sorry, I'm still a little bit new to some of this, so my logic sometimes... I'm still jumping around in my head a little bit. I'm trying to remember... I had here a weird looking thing, so I can just do s and then all the predicates. Okay, so that's fine. So let's go back and do that here. Wait, is not equal a thing? Oh. I always forget about stuff like that. Seems a little bit clunky. Let's try it. Let's do safe num. Wait a second. What? Wait a second. Let's... Am I reading this right? Let's see. Safe num is the spec. Oh, okay. Why is it generating them as pair? Oh, no, I see. Hey Biz, how's it going? Hope you're doing well today. Let's see here. I'm guessing I'm guessing exercise gives you a vector of what was passed in and then the conformed value of it. So it'll always be equal for this simple thing where it's numbers. I think that's fine. I don't know if this is a smart way to do it, but I'll give it a shot. It might also be good to disallow ratios as well so that everything gets coerced into floats as soon as possible, but I'll leave that for now. Don't want to over specify things. Safe num. Let's try that. Oop, that's the wrong thing. Let's save it here. Bad connection? Oh, see you later. I don't really need this to be operating that way. I can clean that stuff up a little later. All right. Excuse me. Bounds is this thing. Let's exercise the bounds thing here. Not a number still showing up in there. That shouldn't happen. I'm a little confused with what's going on here. Maybe this is not. Maybe that's not a valid thing. I don't know. Let's see. Let's try. Is this a valid point 2D? This should be true. This should be false. Okay, so this isn't doing what I thought it was doing. Okay. Let's try this. Okay, I'm not going to worry about this right now. Let's just change it to number. Okay, we've got that going on. It's a little bit better than nothing. It's not perfect yet, but that's just going to be okay for now anyway. It might be smart to spec up the maps for the different element types, but I'll get to that again later too. Let's just focus on the bounds here and go from there. So given the fact that I've got this bound spec here, I should be able to spec this interface here. I have the pre-check here so it knows that it's only going to take in a sequence of valid SVG elements. And then here, instead of centroid, it's bounds. And here, instead of this tuple directly, I can actually just make sure the return is bounds like this. So let's try exercise function bounds. That's okay. I don't understand why that's the case, but we'll figure that out. Bounds. Okay. That's working. At least with that. Okay. Wonder why I can't exercise it. Oh. Probably because I cannot. I think I don't have a good generator for SVG element, so I can't. See, I don't think this will work. I can't exercise this because it's too complicated to have a generator for it. Oh, maybe it'll work. It's either stuck or a really slow generator, which is not too surprising to me because oh wow. A lot of weird stuff going on here. That's pretty cool, but not exactly helpful. Right, so it's giving me really strange looking maps, which is theoretically fine. UUID. Yeah, so this is it's okay. You know, that makes sense that that's showing up weird. We'll just leave it alone for now. It'll be probably a good idea to make some custom generators to kind of narrow down the search space for those things a little bit. But I won't worry about that right now. That is something I can deal with later. So I think that looks good. So let's, okay, so we've got centroid, the interface has pre and then the args, so that's good. Bounds, interface has a pre and then args and return here, that looks pretty good. Let's probably copy this through all the interfaces, so let's translate interface. Let's have a look here. So we should actually do few things here. Point 2D XY. like that. Ooh, and this is where things do get really interesting, potentially. So So running a translate on, I don't think I can run it on multiple, can I? I always forget how I've set this up. I can. Ah, I can return a sequence. Okay. Well, this seems like at least okay. I don't see why that's... I wonder... if I have to do something like this. Not sure if this is right. Let's see what happens. That's incorrect. Okay, this is a little confusing, but well, let's now check that this still works. Okay, that does. That's good. Okay, so let's see. Let's try to call that good for now. Let's do s/fdef translate. The args are going to be all of this, basically. scat is, the first thing is 0.2d, and this is s/plus. Oh, this should work, maybe. Let's try that. Actually, let's try this structure instead of this here, just to make it maybe a little bit easier to read. So let's give that a shot. So instead of this whole chunk, all I'm doing here is valid check for s plus SVG-element. So that just matches on any number of elements. Let's fix this. Oh, that's there. Let's try that again. So this, huh. That doesn't work either. Okay, well, let's do it that way. Wrap it in the cat like that. That might work. I'm not sure. We'll see. Not working. Well, let's just leave it back with this then. This works. Whoop. Doesn't it? Deleted one too many lines there. This has to go to here. Like this, and we get rid of that. There we go. There we go. Okay, so basically this or is what I need here. I think that's correct. So I have scat, point 2D is this x and y here, and then this is either a single element or a list of elements. I think that's correct. Here I have a function thing that I want to put in, but first I'll do the return, and the return is going to be this or situation. So oh, stest/instrument is what it needs to be, I think. So now let's try to run translate. Ooh, okay, so my stuff isn't working. It's perfect. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's a good thing to work on. While I'm at it, let's instrument bounds and centroid. Right, so let's try centroid of circle 5. Dang. Okay, I've got a bunch of issues going on here. Invalid argument. Okay, so clearly I have to back up a little bit and focus in on a little bit of stuff here. So centroid pre. Okay. Time to figure this out. Invalid arguments. to SVG centroid. Failed SVG element keys. Huh. Um. Not sure I'm a fan of this so far. I don't think I understand it completely. Let's try that now. Let's instrument it again. Ugh, still not. Oh, this is not the problem here. I suppose it's more here. This has to be the same. This can't just be this. I thought this would work, but it's not. Maybe I have to do this, wrap it in a collection like that. Let's give that a shot. This is helpful for me to understand a little bit more how to build these up properly, so bear with me there. That's not it. Well, let's try that. Okay, I'm confused. SVG element key. What spec is failing here? Circle failed. I don't quite understand. Let's try and simplify it. What? Ugh. I don't know why that happened. What is happening? There we go. Okay. Okay, so that was simpler. So here, right, the args can either be a collection or one, which is just directly that, or many, which is collection of S plus. Let's see if that's correct. All right, I gotta go to the bathroom for a minute. I'll be right back. Okay, let's see here. I do kind of wonder if I'm missing some pretty fundamental ideas here. Let's instrument the rectangle, which is a much easier function. Okay, so that's working. Let's even Oh, that's right. I have to do it with the quote there. Oh, what? All right, backing up just a minute here. Polygon path. I thought I made a... Yeah. Spelt it wrong. There we go. There we go. There's something now. Okay, so now using polygon path, I should see a result. Let's just draw a triangle. 0, 0, 10, 10. Sorry, 10, 0, 10, 10. Bummer. Okay, so I've got work to do here. I thought I was understanding these things, but there's a little bit I'm missing yet. So work to do, and that's okay. That is totally okay. Well, okay. So maybe now would be a good time to actually pop into the tests for a minute. Let's get this has to be here. Oop. Not what I meant. There we go. There we go. Okay, so now I'm in the test directory. Theoretically, I can use these. Okay. Circle. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so this is failing because of the pre that I put in there, not because of the spec itself. So here, the test circle is just this. Yeah, okay. Oh, S-test again. Okay, so now Oh, that's kind of cool. Wonder why they're not all... Let's actually... let's restart the session just so I load things up a little more easily here, or a little more carefully, I should say. Right, so let's back up here. I need to rework some of this stuff anyway, so actually, oh, I maybe shouldn't undo centroid, because that one actually probably does work. Maybe not. I'll leave centroid and bounds as good testing things because they're not complicated functions. They're pretty straightforward. Okay. That's good there, but now translate. I want to get rid of this because I'll have to start over anyway, so may as well. And then rotate. And scale isn't done yet either, and style is whatever. Okay, so using that, I should be able to successfully load the test namespace. Yes, okay. Oop, wrong thing here. test/instrumentable sims. Let's have a look here. Circle. I don't know why they're not all instrumentable. Is ellipse in there? Yep. Lines in there. Polygon, is that in there? Yep. Polyline, is that in there? Yep. Rectangle should be. Yep. Image. Yep. G. Yep. Text. Yep. Okay, looks like they're all in there. Merge paths is in there. Path is in there. Polygon path is in there. Wait, is path in there? Yep. Polygon path. Yep. It's looking okay. Command is in there. Bounds is in there. Centroid should be in there, and centroid of points is in there. Okay, so that's a good start. Let's see here. Clojure. Test example with spec. See how some people write out these tests. So can I map stest/instrument over all of those? Oh, that worked. That's cool. I wonder if I... Oh, I think... Ah, okay. So you can just run it without passing anything in and it'll instrument everything it finds. That's pretty cool. Okay, so let's save that. I don't know... I don't know about that. let's have a quick peek at this, see if there's anything useful to glean in here. Oh, I also have to do this. Oh. There we go. See if there's an example of something like this. I just want to see what the tests looks like. Clojure test. Not using spec. Okay, that's fine. Let's just double check that it's not using spec. I don't think it is. Nope. Let's try another library here. Let's try this one. Nope. Maybe this Ubergraph. Doesn't look like it. Okay, there might be spec stuff in this one. It's a complicated build or a complicated project structure. Let's just peek in here and see what's what. Specs. These are not Clojure specs. Bummer. Okay, well, I don't know what I'm doing, so let's just figure it out on our own instead. How about that? Oh, let's try one more library. Clojure hiccup. Let's try that. Hey, that's me. Well, okay. I don't know what failed there, but let's have a peek. Okay. Ellipse failed. No, line failed. Oh, test polygon failed. And group is failing too. So polyline works. Polygon should work. Path fails. Okay, yeah. Okay. So it would seem that I should keep on working. Let's go figure out. It's in the shape DSL stuff here. Right? I need to figure out all this stuff. Boy. I'm a little bit lost. So I'm just playing with spec to try figure it out here. So here I've got a failed assertion on where's polygon path now? Let's have a look at that function. Kind of backtrack from there. So here okay, so commands to path string is failing. So there's something wrong with that. So here, oh, this, by the way, can do that. And this, I should be able to also do that. That shouldn't make a difference. It'll still be failing, but it's a starting point. Okay, so points is valid on this. So the input to polygon path is working. Open and close, destructure this way. I wonder if okay, let's make a command map. Close coordinate system absolute, and input is nil. Okay, so if I make input That's false. 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 Oh, this has to be like this now, doesn't it? Okay, I don't know why this is wrong. So let's figure that out. So let's try this. I don't think this is gonna work for me, but we'll give it a shot. Hey, cool. Okay, so command, first of all, has to be this. Well, let's try this now. Let's just make that one change and see how things go. Nope. Still in the commands. So this is working. This seems to be, here we go. This function, commands to path string, not working. So here we are. Let's try command to path string. Let's make a command here. Coordinate system, absolute, input 0, 10. Okay. This is wrong. This is a command, and this is a command, and this is not a command string, it's a command map. Okay, let's try that now. Still wrong. Really? Okay, well, we're getting closer. S valid, command map, false. Okay, so command map is clearly not working for me. Let's have a little peek at that then. Okay, I also wonder if this actually will work. So let's make a command map from this string m inputs 10 100. Okay, that's working. That's nice. That's a good thing. Is this a valid command map? If it's not, we've got a real problem. Okay, there we go. This is not right. What's going on here? So okay, that's working. Let's exercise coordinate system. Yep. Yep. Okay, so all of those are working independently. Why then? I don't get it. Oh. Does it maybe require unqualified? Let's try that now. There it is. That's the ticket. Oh boy, that was that took an unfortunately long amount of time to figure out, but I got there. Let's load the whole file just for safety here. Source SVG-CLJ main CLJC. All right, now we hopefully have something to work with here. Let's check. Ugh. Okay, we're stepping in the right direction, but we've still got problems. Commands to path string is still failing. Now why would that be? Well, let's try this. Command to path string. Let's try the other one as well. Path string to command. I don't know what's going on. I am stepping forward and stepping back all at the same time. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. I can work with this. Oh, right. This would have to be something like this. Right. So let's do a path string to commands. There we go. And now let's do def B as first of this. Okay. All right, let's just keep poking away at this until I understand it and have a working system. Let's see here. This failed when I ran command to path string. Which is over here. Okay. I do wonder, is it the pre? Ah, okay. Now, why would this not be valid? Command map. What's going wrong now? Okay. Clearly, there's some stuff I don't understand with specs here, right? This doesn't make sense to me. Is it perhaps this here? Ah, input. No, that. I thought I understood this, but maybe this is part of the issue. Okay, that's valid. That's also valid. And that's not. Okay, so that is working kind of how I thought. That's not what I meant. Wait, why is it valid now? Did I not reevaluate? Did this not get reevaluated properly or something? Well, now I'm just confused. This might be state problems in the REPL. Okay, that's working. Now let's try commands. Okay. Now let's go back and try polygon path of this whole business. I think this will still fail for a new reason now. Okay. So input can either be or data or the nil case. It's allowed to be nil. Okay, so let's try this now. Still not. Okay, we're getting closer. Closer. All right, we have to figure out where it's failing here. So commands to path string is still failing, which means all of this is working. Mm-hmm. Struggling right now, struggling. Okay. Here, commands to path string of B works. So what is the deal? With polygon path? Why? Let's stop this. Okay, that's not the issue. Okay, so this doesn't exist. Oh, no, that's wrong. This is correct. Or maybe this is correct. All right. Let's just, come on. I'm so close. Why does that work? And this doesn't. What's going on? Ugh. Okay. I'm getting a little frustrated. I'm just trying to figure it out. Let's go like this. Let's do this. Let's call it ASDF and run ASDF on this. Okay. Now we can figure this out. This path thing we close. Let's do this. Still wrong. We do this. This should return something now. Okay. Good. Okay, so what does B look like that's different here? Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, here's what it is. These are right now. These are all incorrect, and that's a little strange to me, actually. Okay, so Let's fix all that. That's what's going on. I'm being a goose. All right. That's something. That's something now. I do believe that should fix my issue. There we go. Breathe a sigh of relief. I figured that part out. Oh my goodness. That was tough for me to figure out. All right, well, so given that, let's pop back into the test namespace. Which I really should do this way. Like that. All right, let's try this now. Hey, I think mostly everything worked. Okay. Oops. I always forget simple stuff with tests. We've got def test and is. Let's see. Clojure.test/run tests. Hey, okay. Now we're getting somewhere, slowly. Oh boy. All right, so given that struggle, I think I've got the basis for all the shapes anyway. And I mean, at the very least, what I've done here is I've instrumented them all. So what's happening, my main library, which has all of it has circle, ellipse, line, path, all of these functions, which all have a function spec right underneath them in the main namespace. So I'm currently referring all, which I will have to change if I want it to work Clojure script side, which I can change later, but for right now I'm not interested in that because I'm lazy when it comes to changing that. So anyway, point is, I instrumented all of the functions here with their specs, which means at the very least they are successfully running based on their arguments and on their outputs. And then this just confirms that. Arguably, this is not even a necessary step here to do basic shape testing, because the fact that I have the basic specs for all of these guarantees that the output is matching the spec. Although I suppose what's nice here is that these numbers are guaranteed to be, I don't know what I'm saying. For now, that's okay. What else do I have? Oh yeah, I haven't done test G yet. I haven't done anything with it. I mean, but now, okay, let's move back into this namespace and try our hands again at getting these transforms done. Okay, so what I'd like to check is centroid. Hmm. Wait, what? I don't quite understand that. Let's see here. Centroid. Oh, text doesn't have any of that by default. So, that's a bit of an issue. Shapes. Text, please. Hmm. Oh, I'm just redoing that a bunch. That's not what I need. Okay, so that's totally wrong. Test G. So if I def C as get in test G, oh, no. Let's just do this. Drop 2 from test G. So that's just a sequence of SVG elements. So I should be able to do map centroid over C. And do I do get something? Huh. I'm honestly a bit surprised by that. Oh, it's just because text. So that's still broken. Okay, so I have to figure that one out for a minute. Okay, so centroid of an element. Well, actually, so centroid element of text, does it work? Okay, so the centroid, the actual thing that gets the centroid of a text element works. It's just the interface that has a broken situation. And that is failing for what reason? What's happening here? Let's check this out. It's the same. This whole thing is the same. Okay, so if we do ASDF of text, oh, so it's failing on the validation there. I have to figure that one out for a minute. Right, so something I often mess up the destructuring of the AND thing here. Okay, so this by the way, mapping centroid over all this. Where'd it go? Works. Okay. So I have a few issues. Take 2 of C. Right. Okay, so this is going all wonky. Right, so if I do ASDF of C, it's a whole sequence. So it's a sequence of a sequence. Or if I do this, okay, so elements is either, okay, let's try to think through this for a minute. So elements is either going to be either S, so it's going to be or, let's get rid of that. Okay. Or 1 and many. Those are the two situations. So the first is it's S cat LM, a single element that has the SVG element spec on it. Here it's S, I wonder if this will work. SCAT. No, it'll be SCAT S collection of SVG element, and this cat will be elements. A little messy. Is it right? That's what I'll find out soon enough. Oh, I gotta get this correct. Close the pre, try that. Okay, now let's try map centroid over C. Of course, I'm missing what's valid. Elements has to be either a single yeah, I think this might work. Let's find out. Ow. Oop. Ow, ow, ow. Let's change this then. There we go. Okay, that's starting to make sense. So this is just a collection of one element. This one, let's just do collection of. Oop, bad typo there. All right, let's give that a shot. So let's see if it works. Oop. It's not what I meant to do. There. All right, let's try. That works. Now this should also work. Yes. Okay. Looks weird though. And the reason for that is what? In the situation where yeah, okay. So this first condition is when there's only one element. This is the situation where there's multiple. So something's wrong here. This is weird. This doesn't make sense. I don't know what I was thinking with this, but let's try to change it now. What does this look like? Oh boy. Let's see. This doesn't make sense. So this is wrong, but I'm going to give it a shot just to mess around with this a little bit. So okay, right. So that's happening now, but let's see what this should return something more, right? Ooh. Mm-hmm. I'm getting myself a little lost today. Centroid, C. Map centroid, C. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe this is working just fine. Nope, it's not. Why isn't this working? This has been a stream of mass confusion on my end. Apologies for that. But that's clearly the way it's going for me today. And that's just going to have to be fine. I'm not too worried by it. I mean, some days are just slower when it comes to trying to think through how these things work. And it's only like slower in the sense of what I'm paying attention to. Want to get this stuff working, so got to take it carefully. This could be something really obvious too, and that's the kicker here, is I might be really goofing this. Right. I think I might need to rethink this mechanism a little bit. Because I don't think, I think this is not legal. Right, let's just check this. Yeah. Um. Okay. I have to think about this now. So I'm a little bit. My assumptions here are wrong. Clearly, I'm not following how to actually break this structure down appropriately. So, let's actually just have a quick little peek at how I did it with the group tag and content. Right, so I don't know what I'm talking about. Let's have a look at centroid. So centroid, it will always, or what I want it to always do is return a 2D point, no matter what. If I pass it a single element or a list of elements, which maybe this is the right approach. And maybe this is, maybe this is the right thing to do, groupable. Yeah, I'll figure that out, but give me a second. Okay, let's keep going. I actually don't even know if G works on single elements. Does it also work on lists? Ah, there we go. Weakness. There's a weakness there. let's see if this, I can't remember. Yeah, okay, so it needs to handle that case. So here I need to change groupable up a little bit to be single or a collection or a wrapped, which is a collection of SVG elements. Oop. And then hopefully that spec, hey, typos galore today. Okay. Just need to be patient today. It's one of those days. All right. So using that new groupable, let's check this. There we go. Okay, now let's check this. Good. Now let's check this. Sweet. All right, so let's see if I can transport that logic to this here. So instead of this, let's get rid of this whole thing. Right? Let's copy this down as a reference, just so it's in the same window. Okay. Let's, oh no, let's just leave it there for now. This pre is way more concise. Valid groupable elements there. Okay. Let's just do this for a minute. Let's make a new centroid. With a new approach that hopefully works the way I want it to. Let's try it. If equals 1 count elements and the first item is not a keyword. So in yeah, so okay, so we can, let's literally copy that. Now instead of this, right, if count is 1, content is a list of elements. That means I have the situation here where I've got I've got a list of those things going in together, and what I need to do in that case is centroid of points. of map centroid on first lems. Otherwise, content is either a single element or a list of elements. So in that case, lems is in a list, filter complement nil. I don't really know why I need to do that in this case, although I guess I could. Well, actually, then the only difference is this becomes this without the first. Let's see if this is any good. Content, of course, this needs to be LMs. All right, let's give this a try now. Centroid, first of C. No. Shoot. Okay, we've got an issue here. Oh my goodness, I might have to call it a day because I'm getting a little tired of this. What's happening? Trying to understand this. ASDF of C. Okay. Match the first situation. Yeah, so that worked. ASDF first of C matches the second situation, which is just a single thing, right? And then now let's do ASDF okay, so why is that not groupable? Or does that make sense? No, that makes sense. First C, second C. There we go. Okay, that is making sense. Okay. All right. So, using that set of logic here, okay, right. Okay, so this here should take that out one level and map centroid over that whole thing. Oh. And then go to this, which will just be stuck forever, of course. So here I have to do that doesn't make sense to me. Oh, wait, maybe this can actually just be like this. All right, I'm gonna call it for today. I am struggling too much, and the stream's not working. So, anyone tuned in at all? Thanks for that. I'll be back again on Thursday with more fun stream again. I won't be doing specs on stream. I'll be continuing to chip away at this, but it's just a little too boring, a little too frustrating to put on stream. So I think next time around I'll approach things a little differently. I've got some design work geared up for the next couple days anyway, so that'll be more fun to show on the stream. Anyway, that's all I've got. Thanks anyone who's tuned in. I do appreciate that. Yeah, have a good day. Bye.